Hey, Viking fans, this is Keith Millard, and you are listening to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. Go Vikes!
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lupicus Show. I'm One Bar with Lupicus, and the Minnesota Vikings, as of today, have $14.6 million in cap space. Can you believe it?
What a gift they were given today.
Thank you, Kyle Rudolph.
Pretty much just doubled what they had available. So we'll see how the Vikings use this money and how they should use this money. Before we get into that, be sure to subscribe, like the vids. We are slowly erecting our way up to 4,000 subscribers.
Yes, we are. Let's do that. One thing is clear. They're going to spend this money. They're going to spend it. They're going to spend it wisely. We all know that Mr. Brzezinski likes to put his money in very, very smart places. So let's talk about some options, what they're going to do with that.
Well, to me, the first option, and it's really the only option that they should do, you put this money toward Daniel Hunter. If he really is going to hold out, if this is something you got to worry about, you make sure he's happy. You give him all the money he can. I don't know. Am I working? Okay, I am. I was frozen there. Did I come back?
You were never frozen, but I'm glad we just got to see you have a little spaz there.
I didn't know if I should keep talking because my screen was completely frozen. All right. You put it toward Daniel Hunter. Here's the thing. The Minnesota Vikings right now, they look like they're going to be so much better. Their defense is revamped. Their offense was third in the league last year. You got pretty much everybody coming back. Your O-line should be better. The one loose thread is Daniel Hunter. If he holds out, kind of causes a stir in camp, gets everybody talking with Daniel Hunter, that is the one thing, that loose thread that can make this beautiful Viking purple and gold quilt come unraveled. Give him his damn money. Get him happy. Get him in camp. We need Daniel Hunter.
Can you stop saying loose thread? I really appreciate it.
It's a loose thread right there.
I got a loose thread for you. You know, I get it. That makes sense. It's the one that probably they're looking at. But I got a loose thread for you. How about his neck? I mean, are they going to be willing to just, all right, fine, we don't want to deal with this. You're going to be exactly the player that we have and just give him a bunch of money? I don't think it's going to be that simple. I think they're going to make him prove it, where don't hold out. Get your ass here. Show us that you're 100%. Then we'll work something out. I don't think this is just an easy boom.
Well, Rob Brzezinski, you mentioned, he's a creative guy. They'll figure something out. Maybe they give him a little front line bonus here to entice him. Then you check out, see how the neck is. It's a good point you bring up, but I think the Vikings are wise enough to work out a way around that with his contract extension.
We'll see. We'll see. Neck injury is very tricky. Other guys worth mentioning. I mean, Hunter obviously needs to get some cash if he checks out. Harrison Smith is a guy they could be looking at giving some money. Brian O'Neill. These guys are in their last year of their contract. So I would be very surprised if at least one of these guys isn't, between Harrison Smith and Brian O'Neill, giving some money here.
Another one they could look at too is, getting him while he's young before he has that breakout year. Irv Smith Jr., if he does break out this year, get him that contract extension right now, lock him in at what will be a market-friendly number here if he does break out as many expect him to.
I got one for you. How about giving Tyler Conklin some money before he he's not going to make a ton of money next season, but he's going to be a decent free agent. He could have a pretty good season. So they never know.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like they got enough coming up the wire with Zach Davidson and Brandon Dillon there. I think they can make it work without him.
You're the only one on the Brandon Dillon train. I hate to tell you.
Hey, I don't care. I'll ride that caboose till it's dry.
That train is empty.
No way.
It is empty. They drafted Zach
sure
for a reason.
I got some tickets. I'm sure some people will come aboard this train.
Well, that train's headed right to the practice squad. I hope it's a great show. Another one. They've been looking at free agent. They looked at Breland. I still think it's a chance that they bring in at least one, maybe two free agents. You got to look at receiver. You got to look at cornerback. They've been sniffing around.
Well, another name too, you see keep coming up is Geno Atkins, the former Bengal. I don't know why they'd need to bolster their D-line anymore, but again, if they did, I don't think anybody would be real sad about that move either. Reunite him with Mike Zimmer. Again, I would just rather see them take care of your own guys first and then maybe bring in one of these third level scuzzy guys who've been hanging around.
It's going to be interesting. Brian O'Neill is going to be one that I'm going to have a very close eye on, what they end up paying him, what he's actually going to want. He seems like a guy, don't get me wrong, he's very good right tackle. We need him, but I could see him asking for a lot of cheddar.
Well, then, the one thing the Vikings have, they got Ezra Cleveland, who they'll put anywhere. Maybe they say, you know what, Ezra, you're going to be right tackle if O'Neill starts to pull that card. So the Vikings do a little bit in their back pocket they could do there.
Yes, they do. All right. Prediction time. What if you had to guess how they're going to spend this money? Give me two moves.
I think they put something toward Daniel Hunter. Then I think they bring in some free agent. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah, I think they actually. I still just a guess. I think they take care of Brian O'Neill and Harrison Smith. I think they're going to let the Daniel Hunter play out, and then bring in like a guy, whether it's a receiver or cornerback, that's just going to not be a camp body, but round out that depth chart.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago we brought in Kendall Wright. He did not make the team, so it could be someone like that. Definitely a big name guy who just doesn't quite get through camp.
So it was a very depressing end to this. How dare you bring up Kendall Wright?
I just like to remember his tie in purple every time I can.
Thank you.
So
Thank
excited.
you. All right, let us know in the comments. What do you think they're going to spend their money on? Do you want to see them throw it all? Daniel Hunter, what do you want them to do? Remember, subscribe, like the video. Boom. Whee!
All right, and remember this: listening to sad songs actually creates positive emotions.